who why the riots started? Mark Duggan, yeah.
And they found out he actually didn't have a weapon on him.
Yeah.
No, he didn't use it, sorry.
Well, he didn't have it on him. He threw it or something.
Well, he had a firearm in the car. That was proven in court. So
Well, was that enough to kill him though?
Shouldn't you have just like shot him in the stomach or something?
Is that enough to actually kill
look,
somebody?
at the end of the day, I'm not accountable for what my colleagues do with a firearm, am I?
But what I do feel like is, where there is corruption in the police force, I feel like something needs to be done about it, because we kind of do put our trust in you guys. And when you do, you can't deny that there are officers that definitely do abuse their authority.
Of course.
There are officers that do abuse their authority.
There's social workers that abuse their
an
authority.
area in society where there isn't any corruption.
Well, that's the thing, but this is why we're trying to find a resolution here. And I think one of the main
Is
problems
there
within
corruption
society...
in like teachers?
There's corruption in
there must be,
politics, in parliament. There's corrupt parliaments. But with the police force,
Theresa May.
I think it's very important for the police force to work with the community.
It's not force, is it? It's service. There is no force.
It is called police force, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who calls it
No,
police
they're called
service?
public
It
service.
hasn't been police force in over 25 years.
But you are public servants, though, isn't it? Public service. So this is the thing. What I'm saying is the police definitely need to work with communities, because some communities have started to say we want to police ourselves, because we just generally don't feel like the police are doing enough for our community.
And how many? I mean, we haven't got the officers. We've lost.
Why is it the Tories? Like what?
What's all the cuts? We haven't got the officers.
Yeah,
All our stations
who
been
did the
closed down.
cuts?
So you're not getting enough fundings anymore. Because I know a couple of police stations. I'm from Greenford, and they've got like a police station there that's also closed
Where's
down.
Greenford?
To West London. But I do think, like I said, because what I noticed is some police officers, especially the ones that work in London, they're not even from London, so they don't understand the culture and the way things work within London. So they come here with a kind of unknown, ignorant mentality in a sense, where they're dealing with people that they don't really understand how to communicate with these people. And I don't know if that's done on purpose. You know, they get these white English people from outside of London to deal with a minority community.
But why is it the police issue?
It is a police issue, because at the end of the day,
Protect
there's
themselves.
tension. We're supposed to put our trust in you, but if you treat us a certain way, then we're just going to have to do things on our own.
Have you seen Hot Fuzz?
Seen Hot Fuzz?
Do you like it?
Yes, and I've chased swans around the park.
That's a funny film. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I feel like in order for us to...
Look, at the end of the day, society is responsible for their actions.
Right.
You take youths that carry knives and guns, whatever. They are responsible of why they're picking up a knife. They are responsible of why they're hanging around in guns. Yeah. People are responsible. I can't get a job. Well, go somewhere and find a job. Do some community work. But it's always we've got a society where it's blame this and blame that.
Yeah.
That's where it all starts. It's the mindset. You can't just say blame the politicians, blame the police. At the end of the day, it starts with you.
I mean, if you really wanted it, you could go for it. But there are certain situations, there's circumstances which can be very difficult. You know, for instance, somebody that's done time in prison, he's done about 4 years, he's learned his lesson.
Why is he in prison?
Well, then
could
we
be
can go back to that.
petty, like
Maybe he had to rob somebody because I'm not justifying it, but we have to understand the mindset of these people.
There is
why
no
they feel.
excuse why anybody
There's no
needs
excuse.
to rob someone.
Yeah,
Ever.
of course.
No,
What I'm
see,
saying
again, the
is, if somebody
responsibility-
is poor now and they've got nothing to eat,
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
an
somebody
example.
like in London now, someone's poor. Okay, there are places around London where they can go and get food, they can go and get clothing,
Food banks.
and in certain areas they can go and get shelters for the night. That's there. So that is not an excuse. Yeah?
What about like
that.
illegal immigrants? Like, sorry, they call them undocumented immigrants. They can't get any help. They can't get a job. They can't go back home. I know my mum had one friend who was Indian. He was waiting to be deported because he couldn't afford a flight home.
Yeah, my father was an Iraqi refugee as well, and obviously in the beginning he struggled, but luckily at that time it was quite easy to get his papers. But now, you know, I agree with you when we say we have to change the mindset.
That's where it's got. It starts here. It starts at home within. Changing your mindset and starting working together and having tolerance. And again, when we talk about religion here, something I often ask various religious groups, I'll ask them, what do you hate? And they'll say, oh, I hate this and I hate that. Surely the first pillar of your religion is not to hate.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because I'm a Muslim, and we
should be acceptance and tolerance.
Yeah, of course.
Until you do that, you're not going to make any change.
Of course. And that's the thing, outside of this park, because especially a city like London, which is so multicultural and so diverse, you're going to be around everybody. You don't look at him and say, oh, he's a Christian. No, you're not going to think with that mindset, you know. But places like this do draw out characters, and I'm sure that this place is being supervised and surveillance in a sense where if you see something dodgy, you do kind of, because some people come in with quite extreme views. and that kind of helps you lot's case in a sense when it comes to.
And they get to air their extreme views here, and that is what the beauty of Speakers Corner is. And those that know me, I make sure that everybody has their right to get on their soapbox and say what they say. Yeah, and that takes us full circle to what we've been discussing. Considering of the contentious subjects and about politics and mainly religion that goes on here, we get fairly few incidents of serious disorder. The majority of the problem, as we know, is what goes in social media because people can't handle the responsibility of their freedom of speech. And that is the issue, and that takes it back again to everybody. You know, draw it back in, you know, and this is again 150 years of this. You know, people will often ask me, is this going to close down? Not if I can help it.
Would you advocate for this place to stay open?
Absolutely. I mean, this is why what I do here is off my own back. I'm not...
Right, yeah. Because I'm sure you've got more serious crimes to deal with, and I find it quite... I respect you in a sense when you're coming here to supervise what's going on, because there are
a couple of the members here come to our Safe Parks panel here regularly, and they were here on Monday last week, and they saw the figures of, you know, the robberies, the knife crime, and the serious violence that are happening within our parks. The resources it takes us to police the school playground when we should be out there protecting people from serious crime. You know, and if you go and speak to them, they'll tell you what the figures are, and it's frightening. Yeah. This is a privilege for people to come here. And again, when I come here, and then people say, "Oh, he's poked me, we would do this, you know, he's kicked my bag." I don't want to know. I do not want to know, because to me that's not crime. You come here as a privilege of the tradition. Come here, speak sensibly, have a debate. If you don't like something, walk away.
Well, that's the thing I've had to learn now, because I've come here, initially first time coming here, like as a Muslim, when I do hear my Prophet, peace be upon him, being called all these nasty names, it's going to offend me and it's going to upset me.
We shouldn't let it offend you.
Well,
you shouldn't.
If you love something dearly, like as if your mother, and somebody's calling her these degrading names and these disgusting names, it's going to hurt a little bit. But is it enough for me to attack and do something? No. And I've started to kind of learn that. And people that do come here, they have to, I think they should do a bit of research before they come here, definitely, because you're going to hear some things, like just now I was being called a whore and a prostitute, you know what I mean? And that is really offensive to me, and I'm not saying it in a rude way, but if I was outside the park, I might, you know what I'm saying? But here, because we're being supervised and we're being watched, I have to tone it down, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a human being. But I do suggest anyone that comes to this park, do some research, watch the videos here, and if you can handle it, you can handle it. If you can't, do not come here.
Well done. That's exactly.
It's been going on for
150 years.
Yeah, I can remember coming here as a tot all those years ago, and it's always been the same. There's always been people that have picked on you and all that sort of thing. It's just part of the problem in the school.
Yeah, it's a crazy place. There's no place like this in the whole world. That's why you said it's a privilege.
And that's why we know all of us are responsible how we keep it. Because you are the next generation. You know, you've got Robert who sits over there. I think he's sitting down now. The sign it's only going to get worse. He's been coming here 65 years. You've got Ian over there 50 years. You know, and they've seen a lot of change. You've got Ali over here. He's been coming in his 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, these are the bedrock of what it's all about.
Speakers Corner legends. Yeah.